We're now at the tomb. Frank, when he wrote the script and we began to rehearse for the opening scenes, he said that he recognizes that the Bible talked about the two angels and they were male names. But basically, as a male-oriented drama, we have a lot of women who also are interested. And he says a long time ago, I think the audience will be open if we have female angels. So in his script and through the years, on top of the tomb, we've usually had a female angel. And if we have sufficient extras, there's a second angel down at the tomb. So we continue to have female angels. And to my knowledge, I don't know that anyone has ever complained about not having males as angels. As far as the tomb is concerned, when we first opened up this tomb, this is a hand-dug tomb, by the way, we immediately ran into shale. If you look inside, you can see that it's very narrow, slightly crooked because they followed the line of least resistance. And there's barely enough room for a stretcher with the person playing the Christus to be carried inside, single file, and laid on the stretcher. We have said for years and years that when we had to rebuild this tomb, we would get a machine in and dig it out, no more hand digging through the rocks. And that's what we have done. Our executive director, each performance begins the second act by talking briefly to the people in the audience, shares with them the updates as to what all has taken place in years and what's coming up. He mentioned one night that we wanted to rebuild the tomb and that he had gotten a grant for about a third of the cost. After the performance that evening, he passed along that a family asked him how much more was needed. He said, we need an additional $4,000. They wrote him out a check for that. So, as you can see, the new tomb is not here yet, but all of the shrubbery we've taken down, we have stripped it somewhat, so we're now ready, between now and next season, that a contractor will come in, take out the remainder of the tombs, and we will have a brand new tomb for the 2021 season. It will be larger. Maybe everybody can take the stretcher in. It'll be turned a little bit so that the audience will be able to see it better. I don't know if we will have the same door, but that's our door. It doesn't sound like a rock. That's metal, and it's filled inside with peanuts. I was the director for 7 years. The tomb rock is flopped down by the Christus inside. I have lifted this hundreds of times and put it in place. So there's a flat spot on the bottom, flat spot over here, so when they close the tomb with the rock, it falls into place and stays there. But I'm looking forward to next season and a whole new experience with our tomb. Let's move on to the next scene.